Sonic the Hedgehog 2 is a redundant video game.
Yes.
Hurry up! Many years ago, all the way back in 2050, I did a full video on Sonic the Hedgehog for the Sega Drive. This was because Sonic Mania was taking its sweet time coming over to the PC. The only way I could record at the time, of course, I already owned Sonic 1. I'd owned every Sonic game on Steam since that one sale where the entire catalog was available for like $17, which I don't have to tell you is a freaking steal. However, I'm not a smart guy. Now, I first came... So lay back, put some pants on, dear Lord, please do that last bit, and relax as we take a look at all of those darn Game Gear games Sega was so reluctant to add into Origins on release, instead adding them as paid DLC. They're just here. No update needed. And here you have it, folks, Sonic 2 with brand new menu options. Ooh. This is the game Tails was introduced. The first level of the game that we're immediately thrown into was Emerald Hill. Oh my god, Emerald is just another word for green. They were doing this from the first sequence! Look, I'm not gonna bore you or myself with any of the heavy details, ladies. All I know is my Sonic 2 is Sonic 2, so I'm gonna hop over to America real quick and get myself the most freedom-loving copy I can find. And here you have it, folks, Sonic 2. For real this time. As I mentioned previously, the game starts you off in Emerald Hill. And while I did joke about it being another Green Hill clone, it does do its own thing, and in my eyes, is a big improvement over Green Hill. In a world where... has been cemented in my brain as some form of mental torture, the bright and cheery Emerald Hill music is a joy to listen to, quite frankly. This would be a great place for a holiday. Everything feels mostly the same as Sonic 1. Everything's essentially the same, except for two main things. One, Tails, leave before it's too late, and two, Spin Dash. It's still really hard. His arm's skin color? Upon booting me back out into Emerald Hill, I realized I was missing the mega rings I went in with. Act 2 is up next, and they make the wonderful decision of putting a spring right at the beginning that launches you directly into Sonic Labyrinth. Fantastic stuff right there. And that's it for Act 2. Just like in Sonic 1, the capsule of animals is sitting there waiting for us. What the hell is that? What's up next again? If you time your ramp jumps correctly, you might even find a big-ass skip. It's a great feeling when you find one that really works. Pretty fast, man. It's boss fight time, and Eggman's not kidding around this time. Look out! He's got the Chug Jug from Fortnite! He's got the... I tell a bad joke? Eggman's a total joke. Here, he's just trying to dump the contents of said Chugga-Juggin on you. Next level up is Aquatic Ruin Zone. It's got arrow traps, pillars to break, robots busting out of walls, and water segments. Yeah! I mean, it's got mountains, forest. I like the foliage at the top here. That's it for Aquatic Ruin Zone. Next up is Casino Night Zone. Everybody loves this zone. Let's talk about the presentation of Casino Night Zone. Whoa, mama! There's a good reason why this level sticks out in the crowd. I haven't really mentioned the music yet, but I like the Generations version. It's good. It feels nice in my ears. Again, not a music channel for a reason. And I'll gamble to my heart's content. And while I'm sure that's great for little Timmy with all the spare time in the world, I don't have any plans to play this more than once for the foreseeable future. So the slow crawl it is. No! Oh my god, is that Eggman? No way! I forgot about the lava. Ah, Mystic Cave. A great track combined with a great level theme, combined with great enemies and traps. I think Mystic Cave, quite honestly, could be the absolute milk, just like Sonic Heroes. And just like in Sonic Heroes... Stop! Holy moly! Death. Oh no. Silly little guy. Anyway, Oil Ocean Zone. I did figure out how to jump real high off the enemies here. You can hold on to the jump, as I said before, to keep your height. Here it was real fun. Anyway, that's Oil Ocean finished. Sorry I didn't have much to say on it. Don't make me do this. Looks like it's time for an epic Tails Spin Dash blowout. But as I said, silly little guy. Act 2 doesn't introduce anything mind-breakingly bad in terms of level design. Give me the Starfish Insertion Special. I made it to the Act 2 boss. Where's the Act 2 boss? Where's the Act 2 boss? I'm gonna do it! This one's really easy. You just jump over them and you wait for the eggs to stop moving and then blast them in the butthole. I know you can time a jump and hit them when they're all spinning, but I don't have any more continues and I'd rather just play things safe. Next up is finally a different level. God forbid it's Metropolis Act 4. Sky Chase Zone. Yay! Sky Chase puts you up flying miles above the land, funnily enough, in the sky, and you can move around well enough, press up and down and move in those said directions. Yes, it's an auto-scroller, but after the 3 circles of hell, I'll take anything that doesn't include those damn crabs. Before too long, you'll encounter Eggman's great flying ship. This is just a little teaser, though. You still got to go through another half minute of Sky Chase. What was that? I can rewind! Before too long, you catch back up to Eggman's ship. Sonic goes down and it's back on, baby. Wing Fortress Zone, now with neat dash pads to fling you around. Well, isn't that just fantastic? Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of the design of Eggman's huge ship here. At this point in time, Eggman was still all very, I want to say, militaristic. Less so the ego-filled put my face on everything Eggman we know today. So seeing a big old ship like this here in Sonic with the only Eggman-esque design, if you want to call it that, being the EG logo plastered way up near the top, is a little odd. It's a little weird to see. That being said, the level's actually pretty interesting. It feels very different from everything else we've seen so far. Only problem is that sometimes it's a little hard to tell what's ground and what's not. It's like drugs, man. You do it one time. So you break into the inside of Eggman's ship and whammo blammo, it's another boss fight. This time not against Eggman himself, but his lighting fixture. One express shuttle to space later, that's what it's like flying economy nowadays. And we're at the final zone, the Death Egg. First up, no platforming, no level, boss fight. I don't know what the hell this thing is called. If this is Mecha Sonic and this is Silver Sonic, I guess I'm gonna call this guy Grog Snoggly. After Grog Snoggly's beaten, Eggman finally pulls out his latest and greatest creation. And before that, can I just mention how lovely the stars whizzing past looks like above the great blue sphere we call Earth? Wait a minute, that's flat! I'll tell you what though, the music here is great, very imposing, fits the scene perfectly. I never really got a chance to enjoy it because I was so focused on trying to beat the boss. And there you have it! I think after all that, I could definitely beat Sonic 2 in one go next time I play it, if ever. There's still a nice sense of satisfaction for knowing I finally managed to figure out how to beat that final boss. Oh my god, there's a quick sec. I drink Gamer Subs every day. Oh god, there's 2 players.